Aloha everyone, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I just wanted to come on here to talk about the astrological transits that are coming up. Certain things that we're going to be looking out for, which is Jupiter moving into Pisces on the 13th. And for those of you who don't know, like Pisces is ruled by Neptune, which is in Pisces right now. And Jupiter used to be the archaic ruler of Pisces, meaning that before Neptune was discovered, Jupiter was the original ruler of Pisces. So in modern astrology, Jupiter rules Pisces at night, which is like why Pisces is the most like ethereal, I would say, and expansive water sign. It's mutable water. So it's all about, it's the last house of the zodiac. So it also includes everything that all the other signs don't touch, Pisces touches, because it's mutable water, and water is also closest to ether, I would say, even though air in terms of density is like water. I heard that space it could even be water, but that's a different story. And Jupiter in Pisces is going to be major because it's a huge expansion in our subconscious, unseen realms, and pay attention to the messages that you're getting in your dreams. And also I wanted to add that Pisces is about addictions and releasing the karmic patterns. So this cycle of Jupiter being in Pisces is going to be a lot of healing in terms of emotional healing. Past, present, and future are going to be one in the present, and we can access all timelines backwards and forwards. And Pisces is also about addiction and healing, and the two actually go hand in hand. So sometimes you can't just, it's also like the most forgiving sign, so sometimes you can't just judge yourself when you go through certain things. You gotta see what is to be revealed and learn from it in terms of self-reflecting and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a really good time to journal too, because all the Gemini energy, Venus moving into it, and Mercury too. And Saturn's about to go retrograde end of this month as well in Aquarius. So I feel like this is going to be another opportunity for people to get on the Bitcoin thing or crypto in general, because who knows, Bitcoin is like growing, and when it shifts from being unconventional to mainstream, it's like that's like Aquarian energy as well. So it's all about technology and the digital age, so that's something to look out for. Invest in other cryptos other than Bitcoin. It's also going to be the polarization that's going to be more intense. But on the bright side, there's actually going to be hope for us in terms of educating our families and those we care about, because Venus is going to be in Gemini, and Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, is about to go retrograde end of this month. It's entering its pre-shadow phase, meaning that it's slowing down and preparing to go backwards in the sky in terms of relation to the earth. So this is actually gonna, I know I said before, like, you shouldn't try to wake people up. So the Luciferian spell is pretty much people are worshiping everything that is not nature, and everything that is, whether it's religion, whether it's, so also the bombing during Ramadan, and that's the Mars and Cancer energy. And I feel like a lot of it is staged, and the Rothschilds might also be involved, as well as the divorce is like Epstein is gonna be exposed too. Kind of crazy, because when you look around, there's so many soulless beings. There's literally people without souls out here, and it's gonna get more and more intense in terms of those that are hypnotized by this Luciferian spell. They're just so like caught up in this illusion of money and everything that the Matrix, and they're not even realizing that their energy is being used to power this false system. So this is going to be a turning point where those of us who have family members that we want to awaken, or people in our siblings or in our close circle, Gemini is all about our connections and the people around us. There's actually going to be hope for us to, because Mercury going retrograde is like they're going to have a chance to re-look at their own ideas, whether they know it, whether they know if it affects them or not. And Gemini, North Node is also in Gemini, which is all about the soul evolution. So those who do have souls, there's still hope. But those who are so far gone that, I don't know, you could definitely tell, like, there's so many people out here that just are so gone. Their souls had just left because of all the abuse that they do to their bodies. It's like the soul has a contract with his body, and people get so disconnected. They get in the mind, and the mind is being controlled by them being hypnotized. It's like, yeah, the soul just leaves at some point, especially if you get the word I'm not going to say. So Jupiter moving into Pisces is major because we're going to have an opportunity to not only expand on a psychic level and our spiritual gifts too, but also it's going to be a polarization happening because Pisces and Gemini are both like about duality. So Pisces is the emotional duality, whereas Gemini is the mental duality. And I'm just it's just screaming pole shift right now. That's just the energy of being divided. But at the same time, what that means is like the people that are going in one direction are going to get stronger and more unified, whereas people in the other direction are going to be pulled another way. So you might have heard about the zombie apocalypse, and it's like already happening. There's a lot of people out here who really don't have souls. And Jupiter also rules wisdom. So Jupiter is the biggest planet. It's all about the expansion of our spiritual beings when it's in Pisces, and it's just gonna happen for all of us, and it's gonna be a massive upgrade in terms of our psychic abilities and our perception of the world. So Pisces is all about the rest of the world and how we relate to other people. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe for more content. Peace. Aloha.